Let's Chat.
Welcome back to Let's Chat. We're going to tell you more now about a program for kids and adults that is starting this summer. Everybody's going to want to check it out. It's called the Magical Summer of Reading. And joining us now is Kelly Fleming from the Soddy Daisy Community Library. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us this morning. Tell us more about the Magical Summer of Reading.
Well, the Magical Summer of Reading is a very exciting program to keep everyone, not just kids, but adults, reading all summer long. It kicks off today, and there are different age categories, pre-K through 2, all the way up through adults. And if you read a certain number of books and do the requirements on the journals, then you receive a really amazing Harry Potter themed t-shirt that says, "I solemnly swear that I've been reading all summer."
Which is so important right now. A lot of kids are they're not in school, so they need to continue reading.
Exactly. It's so critical to keep their minds active and keep them going through the summer so that they don't slip behind and they can pick right up in the next school year where they left off, hopefully.
Is this why you did this, Kelly? Did you just really want to keep people learning and reading during the summer?
Oh, yes. Here at the Soddy Daisy Community Library, we're so passionate about literacy and, keeping the mind active, especially, during some quiet times like we've had. It's very critical to keep people reading, and we're very excited about seeing the kids when they come in and pick up books and they just become engrossed immediately. We're opening up whole new worlds for them.
Absolutely. Now, you have some book recommendations for children and adults. Let's start with the kindergarten through second grade, so elementary school books. What recommendations do you have?
Well, one of my favorites right now it's called The Rabbit Listen by Corey Doerfeld, and it's a beautiful, sweet story about a little boy who his blocks get knocked over, and he has to learn how to cope with the emotions and all these different animals go through and tell him to rage against it or scream or cry, and then the rabbit just listens, which is what he needs.
Now, what about what if you had animal feet? Tell us a little bit about that book.
Oh, that's a really fun book that teaches kids about how animals move in a really exciting way. The kids get to see pictures of other kids who have animated pictures of kids who have animal feet. So a kid with a cheetah feet can run really fast, or a kid with a sloth feet can hold on to branches, things along those lines.
Really neat. What about what's inside this box?
That's a great beginning reader for kids who are starting to read on their own, who may need a little bit of help. It's big for the fans of Elephant and Piggy by Mo Willems. It's got the same sense of humor, and it's by Drew DeWalt, who is famous for his Don't Let the Crayons or The Day the Crayons Quit series.
And All Paws on Deck.
All Paws on Deck goes to the next level of reader, which is their first chapter books. Even though it kind of looks like a graphic novel or a comic strip, it has a lot of educational benefit, teaching homonyms and alliteration, working with their phonics and things along those lines.
And this program is just not for children. We talked about that earlier. You have some adult recommendations as well.
Oh, definitely. The adults can participate in the summer reading program. My first recommendation is one that kept me up all night. It's Ruth Ware's The Woman in Cabin 10. It's a suspense thriller that will keep you guessing all the way up to the end.
What about The Book Woman of Troublesome Creek?
That's a really fascinating historical novel that's set in Appalachian, Kentucky in the 1930s, when their library was actually on horses, and they would go community to community to make sure that people had access to books, something kind of close to my heart.
And Dream with Little Angels, Book 1.
That is a mystery set in Alvin, Alabama. It's a community that's dealing with a tragedy and a mystery that a woman is having to put to rest. And there's a central character of a young boy who is growing up and having to learn to deal with all that society is putting him through with the mystery.
And Kelly, tell us really quickly about Friday, July 31st, when all the reading is done.
Friday, July 31st. It's Harry Potter's birthday, so we're celebrating with a magical night of literacy at Veterans Park in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Everybody is welcome. You don't have to complete the summer reading program to join us. We're going to be having scavenger hunts and crafts and activities, costume contests, all Harry Potter themed from 7 to 9. And then once it gets dark, we're putting up a giant screen and we're showing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. All of it's family friendly and it's all free.
I'm going to have to come check this out this summer, Kelly.
Please do.
Thank you so much. Again, if folks want some more information, where should they go?
The best place is our Facebook page, Soddy Daisy Community Library, or our website at kelkurtfoundation.org.
Thank you, Kelly, so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
For what you're doing for our community to keep kids reading this summer and adults alike. We'll be right back after this short break.